That Witch Dani. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Dani, psychic energy healer. To all of my OGs, thank you all for your continued love and support of me and all your likes, shares, subscribes. I'm super grateful. So I know this is very unusual for me. I am never the love reading girl, but I felt super compelled to do this. And I was like, you know, am I going to do like an all signs? You can go, go through each zodiac and like get channeled messages from the person, that people are dealing with in love or whatever. Or like, should I just do like a pick a card reading, which I also don't do often, but they're fun. Who doesn't love a pick a card? And then I was just kind of like shuffling my cards because I'm like, I feel compelled to do something. So Spirit's going to tell me like, what to do. And these like two piles just kind of formed on their own. And it was like two different stories, two different situations. Yeah, see, it's exactly what's happening here. And I was like, okay, I see it, I get it. So we're gonna have two different like readings going on here, and you can like watch the one that resonates for you. Watch them both if you feel compelled to. It's totally up to you. Just use your intuition. But I'm gonna give you sort of some ways to choose. Okay, so for one group, this is gonna be a person on your mind. I'm gonna get channeled messages from a person on your mind. It doesn't have to be necessarily a love relationship, although I'm feeling the vibe like that's mostly what it's about. It could be a family member you're worried about, a friend you had a falling out with, a coworker, a boss, whatever, right? Whatever. And then the other side is going to be for those of you who are not communicating, who are in a relationship or like working with this person, whatever. Things are working out with y'all so far, but you want to know how they feel and where you're at and where this is going. Does that make sense? So one group, there's probably not going to be any communication going on here. I'm feeling like somebody walked away. Maybe some communication, but there's a break. There's definitely a separation. The other group is going to be for those of y'all that are thinking this could be it, but like want some confirmation or want to know how they're really feeling about you and what they're thinking. And there's lessons here in both of them. And I think it's actually really interesting. The one pile has this like message of like communication, misinterpretation, right? Your anxiety is based on a misunderstanding, on you misinterpreting the way that they communicate. And for others of you in the other group, it's more about karmic lessons, right? Just a spiritual growth message, okay? That wants to come through. So y'all decide what feels right for you. I'm going to show you some of the significator cards I got. Interestingly enough, the first one for each is an 8. So we have the 8 of Swords with anxiety. This is for that group that is still talking to with this person or in a relationship with this person. The other one is the 8 of Cups, and it says introspection on it. And that's going to be for the group that's not in communication with this person currently, or that there's been like a separation. Okay, so you decide if you feel the 8 of Swords pile more, the 8 of Cups pile more. It's totally up to you. I'm going to ask the pendulum which one to start with, and I'll mark the timestamps for y'all for later. Should I start with the 8 of Cups? Should I start with the 8 of Swords? Thanks, buddy. You can stop. All right, so 8 of Swords, that's for those of y'all who are in a connection or with the person that you're thinking of in whatever capacity that is for you, friend, relative, love, whatever. We are going to look at you first. Okay. So the immediate message that I got just from pulling like the initial, sort of significator cards here for y'all is that you have a lot of anxiety about this relationship, this connection, this partnership, this friendship, whatever it is. But it's honestly for no reason. It's like the moon card is like the shadow side of us, right? And it's like the moon card is here with this energy, right? It comes right after that 8 of Swords anxiety card. It's this energy of like your own insecurities, your own shadows are making you feel this way for no reason. Like you don't have anything to worry about. It's just that there's like a miscommunication or you're misinterpreting things because you're reacting from shadow space. So there's valuable lessons that will come from that, right? Once you can identify it, it's no longer a shadow, and now you can work on healing it. and not have to have all that horrific anxiety all the time, right? Okay. I just don't want to forget what time I started this reading, or I'm never going to do the timestamps right, because y'all know what happens when I start to channel. Okay. Do you have any other messages for this group, please, on their situation before we get messages from the person they are dealing with in love, relationships? Person on their mind. Okay. A lot of purple vibes here. So I will say I'm seeing a lot of security actually in this connection. I do think this is a soulmate connection here. The Lover's card is here. Gemini energy doesn't mean you have to be dealing with the Gemini. And the King of Pentacles is here, which is definitely a card of security, right? This King of Pentacles is grounded, like established, right? Makes a good living, is successful, a very stable person. Got a Page of Swords, education, Knight of Pentacles with trust. Yeah, this is about building trust and you getting the knowledge that you need to move forward and let go of the shadows that are causing all of this anxiety for you in this connection. Because you really don't have anything to be anxious about. Your partner's not stepping out on you or isn't looking to leave, or if this is about a friendship or whatever, you know, you feel like they're always mad at you or whatever it is. You never feel accepted. It's about your... It's really about your shadows, and it's time to, you know, really look at them and heal them. It's what Spirit wants you to do right now. It's Pisces season. It's a great time to do it. Yeah, because there's two different crossroad cards here. It's like there's a choice to be made, a decision to be made. You can either, you know, choose to trust and do it, or you know, you're going to move on, right? You're at a crossroads in this connection. Anything else? So I'm seeing some fear of abandonment maybe that needs to be looked at, maybe some inner child healing, some rejection that you felt at some point in life, maybe more than once, most likely, that you really need to look at here to calm that anxiety for you and build trust here with your partner. Okay. Yeah, it's fear. It's just fear. And you should have comfort here. There's no reason to fear. I'm hearing trauma, and I'm seeing 999 in my head. Grief, a lot of loss here for you, huh? A lot of loss you've experienced. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can make the decision to manifest a new life for you, a new existence, right? It doesn't always have to go that way. Everything is fluid. Energy can always change. But, you know, you can't stay stuck in victim mentality or, you know, not heal wounds, right? We have to always keep working on ourselves if we want to progress, right? Or go to higher timelines or change the way things have always gone for you, you know? And you can do that. You can do that. You just have to want to, and you got to do the work, right? All right. So now what I want you to do is think about the person that's on your mind. Bring their energy into this reading. Picture their face, the last time you saw them or spoke to them, okay? And I'm going to channel messages from them to you and about how they feel in this connection or about you. Person on their mind. How do they feel about them, about this connection? Person on their mind. Remember, these are general collective messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Just because part is for you doesn't mean it'll all be for you. You know, don't force something to fit that doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the way to do that is in the description box. And we can look at your exact situation and who you're dealing with. Interesting. I felt like one flipped out and I don't see it. Hidden messages. Okay. Show me the person on their mind. For the collective, please, pile one. seeing someone very sentimental, actually, like that saves all your texts and your messages to them. There is a fear here about shared values, a little bit of a hesitation about that here. Maybe something that you would want to bring up and discuss with this person so you guys can find common ground in it. Because remember, Spirit's saying the biggest, issue here, the only real issue y'all have is that there's not enough communication. You need to be open and honest and vulnerable, right? All right, let's see. So for some of y'all, this may be a person that came back from the past, maybe someone you like, had interactions with before, whether it's romantic or a friend, whatever. And now they're like coming back around and you're like, I don't know. And they're like, I don't know. I don't want to get hurt. And I care about the other person. I don't want to hurt them. But now you're just both afraid to commit because, it didn't work out before, but it's really shadowy. It's not the way it's going to go. This has the potential to really be something. Oh, I feel the sexual tension. Okay, well, somebody obviously misses that. Yeah, I still feel the pain. Like as if you guys had connected before. I couldn't let you get close to me. Maybe somebody needed to do some healing here. Or maybe that shared values was like from the past and now they're like, no, I don't think that's a problem anymore. They find you very smart and intellectual. They love that about you. They miss you when you're not around. They want to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. And you both need security. You've both been through a lot, been wounded. Anything else, Spirit? How does this person feel about pile 1 and their connection? I love you. It says, I do love you. I daydream about a life with you. Aww. Cute. I would wait for you. I want to be more than friends. I would do it all again. Yeah, there's this energy like you were with this person before or had dealings with them in some way before. Yeah, they're healing. I'm becoming a better person. So anxiety needs to chill for y'all, right? It's all good. Take a deep breath with me. Let it out. You can sleep tonight. You don't have to let this relationship make you stressed and worried all the time. It's going to be okay. Even if it didn't work out, you'd be okay. We're always going to be okay. Think of something that you thought you'd never get over that happened in your past, right? You're over it now, I'm sure. I want to tell you how I feel. Somebody just needs to be the first one to be vulnerable here, all right? And stand up and really voice how you're feeling so you can have a better understanding of one another. Because I actually think you're on the same page, or at least much closer than you think. But someone's got to be the first one to say something. Maybe that's where this decision comes in, Someone has to be the one to, initiate this so it can go to the next level. Show me the person on their mind, how they feel about them and this connection. Anything hidden? All right, my loves, let's see. Person on their mind. I was hoping that my heat wasn't going to kick on the whole time I was doing this because it's actually a little warmer today and it's so flippin' loud. But it did. It's going to sound like an airplane in here in like 30 seconds. Sorry, y'all. Messages from the person on their mind. See all that hesitation? It's like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. It's you I've been looking for my whole life. I told y'all, this is solid. Let's get through it together. I love this. I'll never forget the time we spent together. But I'm hearing that as in the like, if you had this connection, right, with this person before, they couldn't stop thinking about it. And they like wanted that time with you back, Anything else? How are they feeling about this connection or the collective? Fear of rejection just came out. Obviously, we've been feeling that since the beginning. but I'm ready to commit. Hey, yo, I'm ready to commit. Somebody loves you. Anything else? Sorry, y'all. Anything else? Maybe this is why I don't do love readings that often. I will be reaching out soon. So if there is a bit of a separation, or even if you guys are talking, but you're not talking about the serious stuff, looks like this person's going to be the one to initiate the conversation. But if they don't, I highly recommend that you do. Yeah, they're scared. They're scared. They're scared to tell you how they feel. All right. So make it easier for them if you feel the same way. You know, you got to be vulnerable sometimes in life. You can't just be like all stonewalled and protecting yourself forever. That's not the point, right? We come here to learn, and we learn through experiences, particularly in relationships with other people of all kind, not just love, right? So do your soul a favor, right? And experience things. It's why you're here. And we should always be grateful for everything that we get to feel, pain even, jealousy, rejection, heartbreak, whatever. Because our soul was given the choice to come down here and experience those things and, you know, not just stay still and what we already know and live every day. And it's a gift, you know, it's a journey, it's an experience. And we should be grateful for everything that we get to learn and experience here, right? It's all about perspective. The bigger you can, you know, bigger picture you can see, and the further you can pan out, the better in anything in life, y'all. It's just school. That's all it is. Can you think back to like a time in like high school or middle school or something where like something happened and you were like, I am never gonna have a friend again. I'm gonna be bullied for this until the end of time. Nobody's ever gonna forget me falling down the bleachers in front of everybody at a pep rally or whatever the hell it is, right? And you just literally thought it was the absolute end of the world, right? Or you like got caught cheating on like some geometry test and you were like, everybody's gonna think I'm a horrible person. I'm never gonna get into college, blah, 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 whatever. And you just were like, this is the end of the world. Remember that? And then now you probably forgot it ever even happened until I just said that, right? And it's not a big deal, and you've lived your life and, you know, moved on from that and don't ever think about it, neither does anybody else. Well, that's what it's like when we crossed over and we transitioned back to the other side where we always live. Your soul's just like, you know, no, I don't remember any of that. I forgot all about it. Doesn't matter. The whole of this life is going to be that one day. Do you understand? All right. I'm going to assume that you do. I wish y'all could talk to me on here. I really do. All right. What does the collective need to know about the person on their mind? What's unspoken and unseen? Blue pickup truck, which is not a normal thing, like a lighter blue too. In my mind, that might be a message for someone if you're wondering if this message is for you or about the person on your mind. Just went by super quick. That was weird. And I'm feeling guided to do a couple other things to give you guys reassurance. Spirit really wants you to know this message is for you. All right, I'm going to do that in a second. The person on their mind. What is unspoken, unseen? What does the collective need to know about the person on their mind? Relationships scare me. This is all about being guarded, man. It's all about wounds. We got to do some shadow work and some healing here. Our connection caused confusion for me. What else is unseen or unspoken? And now remember, this could be how you feel too. You know, energy is fluid. But it should be channeled from the person you're thinking about. But if your energy is that strong and that's what you're feeling, it could be coming through. So, like I said, take it however it resonates. I gave up on trying to fix us, but I'm going to contact you very soon. You fill my heart with such deep emotion. So they tried to pull away, but they can't. They're like, nope, that's my person. Or that's my best friend, or that's my sister. I have to make amends. I can't do this. Can't live without them. I don't want to. What else? I'm hearing music. Maybe y'all share a love of music, or you're dealing with a musician. You're a musician. You bonded over music. You met at a concert. I don't know. but I'm hearing music. Country, line dancing kind of stuff too. You are my dream come true. Being away from you kills me, but I'm a different person now. And what I see in you is breathtaking. When I lost you, I felt like I was dying inside. This is definitely a person that is going to be devoted and dedicated to you. They genuinely wanted to pull away, to heal themselves and their shadows so that they could be a better person for you and deserve you. That's amazing. Ain't nobody doing that for me. We are in this together. Let's make it work. That came out already. I'm in no rush to get married, but it is on my mind. Anything else? Anything else this person wants to say but hasn't, or is hiding from the collective person on their mind? I was really feeling like there was another message in here, but maybe not. Okay. So let me give y'all some significators, is what Spirit's calling it, so that you have these indications that this pile was for you, or these messages, I should say. I have Virgo moon energy here. I have Aries sun energy here. The numbers 1 and 6. It's like a dragon and a medieval knight kind of thing. And then these symbols on the top of this felt really significant. I felt like you should see them. In case that helps anybody. What else, Spirit? Okay. So we're going to take a look at what has to be healed here, okay? In you and the other person. So show me the collective. What needs to be healed? Where's the shadow? What do they need to work on to be ready for this connection or a relationship to come back together? I saw you. Okay. Oof. Yeah, man, you guys have really been through it. You've really been through it. I get it. I feel your pain. I do. But we need to do some healing here. If you want to do an inner child shadow work reading and healing sesh with me, the way to do that too is in the description box. Just email me. I'll get back to you with all the info. Intuition, a disruption in faith. You went through a dark night of the soul. A lot of you are having a spiritual awakening, or your person is. But I asked for you first, so these must be you. Because I've got consciousness, like you're raising your consciousness, which is what happens after an awakening or a dark night of the soul. And it is the most painful thing you could ever go through in your life. With pain. You could take a screenshot of these too and meditate on these cards. A lot of times you'll get visions and downloads on like what to work on, how to heal from this, okay? You have ideation. This is actually giving me the vibes of like an overactive mind, like repeated thoughts, you know, over and over again that are like torturing you. Intuition. So you're starting to connect to your third eye and feeling more, but that can also be very uncomfortable and painful. And then we have disruption in faith. And I feel like it caused a disruption in your faith, or maybe even a new faith emerged for you, like maybe away from like traditional religion and towards more like spirituality or something like that. So let me show you them individually in case you want to, you know, meditate on any of these. And faith. Okay. So those are yours. Root chakra is here for sure. Root chakra healing. Which, you know, sensitive topic, so warning, but that is sometimes indicative of a history of sexual abuse that you need to heal. If like the root chakra is like out of balance. And what else? I expected to see a lot more heart here, but I'm not feeling that for y'all. It's more like trauma based. So, you know, lower chakra, solar plexus, sacral, and root. And definitely some inner child wounds here. Okay. But overall, I think these things are only coming up for you now because you've gone through an awakening, and it does show you what you have to release to keep ascending and getting to higher levels of consciousness. Which is the whole reason I started this business, because my dark night of the soul was so painful. I thought for certain I was going to die, and I went through it alone, which we normally do, and I didn't want anybody else to go through it without knowing who to talk to or reach out to and have some resources to handle it, because you stay in it long enough, man, it'll kill you. Like that loneliness, that pain, like, you know what I mean? I certainly felt suicidal at times during mine, but I'm grateful for it all have happened now, where I am where I am. I do it all over again to be the girl I am now. All right. Wow, how interesting. Your person got 2 of the same cards as you already, intuition and disruption. Maybe you're both going through a spiritual awakening. Show me the person on their mind. What needs to be healed for them? Where the trauma, the person on their mind. That's interesting. Wow. And disruption, like there was a disruption in your relationship. Like I kept feeling that. And sometimes like you're just separated from someone because you're both meant to go through the dark night of the soul, and you're supposed to go through that alone. It could be that too. Strength. Okay. Yeah, I know I said music already, but there's a very creative vibe going on here too. Your person might be also a musician, like, you know, creating music or whatever, writing music. Maybe they took time off to do that, or they're touring or something. Yeah, their biggest thing is trust and fear. All right, that's their really big shadows here. And what they want with you, and so that they can be in the right mindset and everything to deserve you, they want to have peace. They want to be balanced. I'm hearing more like work-life, like balance too, but also just balanced as a human. They want to be strong, like this pillar for you, build on a stable foundation. They want peace. They want to live a spiritual, peaceful life and existence with you, and not the tumultuous one that they guess they kind of feel like they dragged you into, maybe. And success. Okay. Their creativity too will spark a lot if they do some of this healing, because if you have like sacral chakra issues or blockages, it really does stifle your ability to create. And if we have blocked throat chakras, we can't be authentic to our like soul purpose, and we're not brave enough to like put ourselves out there. So that could cause issues with that too. But once they break through that, I'm hearing that they're going to actually be very successful, and that'll give them a lot of confidence too that they need to feel like they deserve you, because they really don't believe that they're good enough for you. That's just the truth. I'm sure you don't feel that way, and I don't feel that energy from them either. I just, you know, that's why they're shadows, right? Or we all have our thing. All right. Any more messages for this collective before we move on about the person on their mind? Could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be a Leo. All right, we have Jupiter energy, which is growth and expansion. Awesome. Perfect. So both of y'all are doing that so that you can be right for one another. Sagittarius energies here, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Those 2 cards in a row about literally growth and expansion. Interesting. For the collective, the person on their mind, any closing messages, Spirit? House 6, a healthy foundation. Come on. It's the house that Virgo rules. So, you know, very like orderly and like detail oriented and scheduled and routined and organized. We have Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, progressive learning. This is, you know, Aquarius is really about like technological advancements, advancing the collective further, like, you know, ahead. Being innovative, creating new things, new ideas, right? It's a very unique sign. Originality is a great key word for Aquarius. Aquarius, Jupiter, and Virgo energy so far. And we also have the Lovers cards. That's Gemini. The moon is Pisces in tarot, but could also be Cancer because Cancer is ruled by the moon in astrology. But technically, it would be a Pisces card. What else? I feel like there's something else trying to come in. My throat chakra is going. It's like really hard for them to say, or you to say. Totally losing my voice here. So House 5 is Leo energy. That's what just came out again. And House 5 is about what you're passionate about in life, your creativity. And confidence, too. Mercury. There we go. Planet of communication. No wonder why I'm choking. My throat's gone. So here's that House 5 Leo card, right? And it is about passion, creativity, and confidence. Mercury is the planet of communication. It's also Gemini's planet, so that Lovers card energy is here again, Gemini energy again. It says think, learn, network, and communicate. And lastly, the North Node, which is awesome. The North Node is what you're destined to have, right? This is about your good karma, what you've earned over lifetimes or this lifetime, you know, sits in the North Node, and you want to keep going that way towards that horizon. The South Node represents karmic debt or ancestral debt, or, you know, debt from this life that you have to pay, karma to pay, versus karma you've already earned. So you always want to keep a balance there. So you're heading towards the North Node, what you are destined to have that you've earned in a positive way, right, karmically. And lastly, we have Saturn. So we started with Sag, we're ending with Sag energy, and it says feeling restricted, experiencing a struggle, learning hard work, and patience. There's an owl on here, so it's definitely about wisdom. You just had lessons you had to learn before you guys would be ready to come together. That's all it is. So do your healing work. Be open and vulnerable with this person so that they will be the same way with you. It will calm a lot of your fear and anxiety, because it's like, you know, they're hiding things, but it's not in a negative way. It's just that they're too afraid to be vulnerable with you about their feelings. It's not that they're like, you know, have a double life or like something crazy, you know. It's actually a sign of how much you mean to them, and they're working hard to be better for you. So, you know, why not meet them halfway, right? All right, my loves. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm going to move on to the next pile. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I go live or post new sign-specific readings and all the fun stuff. But I'm super grateful for y'all. Thank you. So much love and light, my darlings. And feel free to listen to this one too. You might find messages that resonate in both for you. All right, let me just sweep these cards up and clear the energy really quick, and then we will move on to those of you that I was feeling more like a no contact vibe, or a separation of, you know, something more serious than the first pile. And that card was 8 of Cups, an 8 of Cups, which is about really walking away. You're walking away from your 8 Cups towards your 10 of Cups, because you know that you can have something, you know, better or more suited to you, right? Okay. All right, my loves. So, if you resonated with that 8 of Swords card, this energy of separation, you're not in contact with this person on your mind. You may have even been ghosted. Somebody walked away here. There's a Tower. So very chaotic energy. It's like your whole entire world just crumbled and fallen to ash, right? They're actually very similar messages, because that could be dark night of the soul too. You know, a Tower always sparks our dark night of the soul. The Wheel of Fortune's here with karma. So I know it's about a, you know, destined life lesson and that you are going through a growth here, which is exactly what a spiritual awakening is. So these piles are already feeling awfully similar. If you're still here, wow, what language was that? If you're still here and you watched the last one, I would definitely watch this one because they're feeling very similar. I don't know why Spirit had me break them up that way, but let's see. We'll find out. Trying to figure out why the Six of Pentacles would be here. That's like a very generous, equal give and take, like beautiful, nice energy. And if we got a Tower and an Eight of Cups, somebody moving away, like maybe this is a sign of how you split in half you felt, or you two were literally one person. Like you did everything together, you went everywhere together, and then you were just so shocked when they walked away, and that caused your Tower moment. Oh, I can literally feel your pain right now. Some of y'all were definitely ghosted and betrayed beyond belief. Oh, it hurts. I'm so sorry, you guys. I've been there, babes, and I promise you it'll get better. Every day, just work on being grateful for the fact that this person was removed from your life and can't hold you back from what does deserve you. Because obviously anyone that could do that is so low vibe and does not deserve to be around your beautiful energy. I'm sorry. I'm sending lots of love and light out to you. And a big fat hug. All right, tell me why the Six of Pentacles is here. You were really happy. You were satisfied with this person, with this connection, with this relationship, with this friendship, whatever. They really romanced you, maybe even love bombed you. And the next thing you know, poof, just gone. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? I get it. I get it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Maybe some of y'all walked away because you found something out that was like unbelievable to you. Either way, we're talking betrayal. It doesn't matter which way it went. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Please clarify this Eight of Cups for me. Why is Eight of Cups here? Maybe you defended yourself. Some of y'all, you defended yourself. You stood up for yourself and were like, this is not okay. This is not acceptable. And either you chose to walk away or they decided to walk away because you figured them out and called them out. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here, please? Can you clarify the Tower card? Why is this Tower here? Why is the Tower here? Thank you all. Another Six. Man, you thought this was all your hopes and dreams coming true, and now you're feeling super hopeless. You know what, though? This person was player vibes all the way. They were in their head, always looking for revenge, always thinking everybody was out to get them when they weren't. Hot and cold, couldn't commit, very immature energy. In and out, in and out, in and out with that reverse Knight of Wands. And we have a King of Wands here, which is all about passion, right? Like, so suave, right? He, she, whoever it was. Girls can do this too, all the time. Sweet talked you, was like super passionate. Oh my God. You thought you had found the sun, your positivity, your happily ever after. But now you're feeling nothing but darkness. You feel in the dark. And I promise you it will get better. And this was actually a really good thing. Remember, rejection is protection. I know it's cheesy, but it's true. Spirit removes people from your life to protect you. Because the low vibe will bring you down, but you can't bring them up to your level if they don't deserve it or haven't done the work to get there. And you'd rather know the truth, right? Past, yeah. This is about the past. All right. Disloyalty, I'm hearing. Gave their cup to somebody else. Something like that. Maybe even came back with an apology. I'll never do it, I'll never do it, I'll never do it. And did it again. Or you were like, nah, go. What's with the Wheel of Fortune? Thanks. Yeah. That was a burden. 10 of Wands. You could not carry the weight of what this was doing to you anymore. This Emperor energy, right? Aries energy. You had your voice completely gone. Like your voice was taken from you with that Queen of Swords up in reverse. You had a lack of independence. Like you couldn't be your authentic self. You couldn't be you. You had to be what they said you were. And like, it's like almost like narcissistic behavior vibes. The World card. Your time was just up. Your soul contract was up. It was time for y'all to learn your lessons that you need to learn to grow and drop that heavy burden. You can't carry that 10 of Wands weight forever. You know, it was killing you. It was absolutely crushing you. And now you can be free. So I know it's hard to see it now, but it really is the best thing that could have happened for you. And once the healing's through, I promise you'll see it too. All right, so think about this person, all right? Bring their energy into the reading. Picture their face, the last time you spoke to them, or the words that they said, whatever it is. Just bring their energy in. I'm going to channel messages from them and how they're feeling, anything they're hiding. Person on their mind. Show me the person on their mind. This is another reason why I don't really date. People find out I can do this. They're gonna be like, hell no. She'll know everything I'm doing. I will. If you ain't got nothing to hide, what you worried about, right, y'all? Right. All right, my loves. Person on your mind. Show me the person on their mind. Their thoughts, feelings, anything they're hiding towards them or this connection. Person on their mind. A lot of lust here. A lot of lust. They wanted you and they were going to get you even if they had to lie, cheat, and steal to do it. Again, we had that we don't share the same values card. Apparently not. Apparently this person is just really lacking in that department in general. Maybe they don't have any. We have the music card showing up again. I knew these piles were going to be related. I don't understand why they had me break it up this way, but there's got to be a reason. Oh, it's like, again, that feeling of like you were one and you separated. It's twin flame vibes, honestly, you guys. And sometimes that's a karmic thing. That's twin flame. People think it's like a Disney fairy tale love story. A twin flame relationship is hell. It can be absolute hell. But you speak to me through music. I wish I had treated you better, so some regret at least coming through. We need to let each other go. I wish things could be different. I have trouble with intimacy. So many things remind me of you. This is a karmic flame relationship or a karmic soulmate, whatever you want to call it. I want to feel that way again, but they're talking about the lusty part because it fell out on top of that I want you so badly card. What else? This person's very arrogant. I mean, a lot of arrogance here, like they wanted you like a trophy. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they do with people and experiences. And it's very arrogant. I don't like it. I don't know how to feel. And I think they mean literally. Like, they don't know how to feel. They don't know feelings. They don't have them. Like, they're numb. But they felt happy at times with you. Like, they did feel things with you. And now they're understanding and realizing that. And all that regret and what they've done is now, being thrown in their face. And they are going to have to pay the karma for their choices. Right? Karma always has its day, my loves. What else? Ugh, I don't even like channeling this person. It's not fun. It's gross energy. I watch your social media, so they stalking you. Make sure you look like you are having the time of your life. Don't ever post anything about wah, wah, wah. No. You're living. Don't give that satisfaction. So some of y'all left because you caught them with someone else. I replay our conversations over and over. They are learning valuable lessons from their time with you because you are of a higher vibration. You were, unfortunately, came into their life for them to learn something big. And spiritually, that gives you a whole lot of karma points. So I bet what's coming in for you next is going to be amazing. Burying myself in work to forget you. This is it. This is the one. This is what I'm feeling. I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew exactly how to manipulate situations, how to manipulate you, how to say all the right things to look like I'm everything you wanted all your life, right? They knew exactly what they were doing. That is the energy I feel off this person, and it's making me nauseous. I don't want to let you go. You need a cord cutting. They're trying to hold on to you, but it's breadcrumby. They're not going to actually give you anything of value. They don't deserve you anyway. But you're going to need a cord cutting because they're energetically trying to keep you stuck, okay? Can't stop thinking about you, find you so attractive. Lusty, lust, lust, lust. Okay. What else? This one. The person on their mind. What are they thinking, feeling, hiding? The person on their mind. How are they feeling now towards the collective? I have so much to tell you because they are learning lessons rapidly in this tower moment, this awakening. I'm working on being a better version of myself. I can't get you out of my mind comes up again. Karmic situation. This is definitely a karmic, y'all. It sucks, I know, but you learn so much from them, and then you just elevate after that and really get discernment and higher vibe people coming towards you. I promise it's going to be okay. Is it too late to apologize? Yeah. I lied out of fear of rejection. Fix your shit. Do your healing. I believe in forgiveness for everybody, but you gotta do something. You can't just keep doing the same old shit to everybody and being like, I'm sorry, and then it goes away. Like, no. You feel like home to me. Well, now you're homeless. You have the most beautiful soul. I believe that. I believe that. Totally believe that. This person just didn't deserve to be around your energy, my loves. And they are breadcrumbing you. They were using you. But they don't even know that. So you don't even subconscious because they're fucked up. I abandoned our connection out of fear. Also possibly true. When shit gets real, they're like, I can't do it. I can't commit. They'll figure me out. They'll know that I'm wearing a mask. We will reunite soon. Also might be possible. I told you I felt this energy of them trying to come back. Up to you, but make sure that they're a healed person. Use your discernment. Keep your boundaries strong. Don't let them take your power again. Don't let them hurt you again. You don't have to settle for that. You deserve amazing. You don't have to compromise. You can have everything you want. All right, babies. Ugh. So let's get through this together again. I sabotaged our connection out of insecurity. Now that I believe. I get excited every time I see you. Believe that. I adore you. I believe that too. I'm not sure how you will react. And I miss our friendship. Sure they do. I'm sure they do. Y'all were really, really close. But, you know, betrayal, it's hard to come back from that, right? The person on their mind. What are they thinking, feeling, hiding? Person on their mind. I have inner child trauma that affects my adult relationships. Again, please reach out. We will heal that. We will work on that. I can show you how. I get bored easily in relationships. Saggy energy. What I see in you is breathtaking. Please don't use my past against me. You came on too strong, too fast. You are my dream come true. I felt like I was losing you. Honesty is not my strong suit. I miss the way you feel. That's lusty again, just FYI. Remember what I taught y'all about the wands. Too much has been left unsaid. So we need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They ghosted, didn't they? They ran when you figured them out. And now they're all crawling back. I had somebody do that to me. They were no different. This second time around, I was like, yeah, no. You're the same. Later. I'm done. Because I was elevated, right? I was of a higher consciousness then. My vibe was higher, and I saw right through their bullshit. Okay. What can we do to help the collective in their healing? What can they do? What do they need to know? How can we help them on their healing and consciousness journey here, Spirit? Again, peace and trust came out first. Finding peace within yourself, I'm hearing, like centering, connecting to your higher self, following a spiritual path, learning how to trust and love yourself again, right? And other people. We have sadness. Ideation is here again. Cleanse. That's that like cord cutting energy. You need to cleanse things. Like don't hold on to stuff from them. Cleanse your space. Cleanse yourself. Right? Get out and move. Don't stay still and like depressed on the couch all the time. You got to keep it moving. There, yeah, you need to take up space for yourself. You need to create a sacred space here, I'm hearing, right? And take up more space, right? Yourself, like be bold or be loud, be out there, take up space, right? Because you were like quieted and forced to be like a mouse for a while with this person. Because you have secret knowledge, ancient knowledge, you are about to learn some things, and it's going to be really, really cool. It happens right after you like get through the very worst of your dark night of the soul or have like a little bit of a breakthrough. You start to access universal knowledge and have these synchronicities and amazing eye-opening realizations, right? Breakthroughs, and it's freaking awesome. So be super strong, right? Be a pillar for yourself. You have to be a stable foundation all on your own before you can be one with someone else, right? Their 2 legs and your 2 legs do not make a stable chair. Your chair needs to be 4 legs. Their chair needs to be 4 legs. So you're stable on your own. And then together, you're a power couple, right? You're double stable. I don't know. Caution is here. Caution's here. You know what that's telling me? Warning, warning, red flags. Look for red flags. Keep up your boundaries. Do not ever let them start to get them down or they'll hold you here forever. All right? And don't ignore those red flags. We already did that the first time around. And that's not a judgment. We all do it. It's how we learn. I certainly have done it. I probably still do. I want to kiss you right now. We know you miss them. Energy. Y'all need some energy healing here, and you need to like raise your chakras, do some kundalini, like solfeggio frequencies on YouTube. They're all for free. Reach out to me if you want more info about, Reiki or how to do any of this, how to handle this spiritual experience you're going through, this dark night of the soul or awakening. I know how hard it is. I got you. I'm there for you. Never felt this way before. You're just too much for me right now. All right. Any other messages about the person they're dealing with? Messages about the person on their mind. They're realizing that they loved you. Maybe they need to learn how to love themselves right now. Another cheesy, saying, but it's true. Hurt people, right? Frustration. Yeah, square peg, round hole. They're just frustrated because they know that they're jacked up and they want to just be able to fit in and have what they want, but they can't because they're not doing the work. They just want an easy cheat code, and it doesn't work that way. Intuition and disruption are here again. It's like these mirroring images. Oh, that's a message. There's a message. If you find that you have attracted people like this or relationships like this all the time, and it doesn't have to just be romantic relationships, but the same sort of people or the same thing happens to you often, you're stuck in a cycle, you need to look at what that person is mirroring in you. that you need to heal. Most likely it's going to be an insecurity or an inner child wound of some kind. But what in that person or these people are they mirroring that you need to heal in yourself? All right? Journal on that. Put on some frequencies that help you connect to your higher self, or just like your third eye. Open up your third eye, you know, just to spend some time getting in touch with your intuition and being able to sort of download messages and stuff. And then journal on that question. Okay, my loves? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Oh, wow, that one really wanted to come out. House 3, it's Gemini energy again. This is about childhood relationships, the rational mind, and communication. Can't make this shit up, y'all. What else you got? The moon is here, shadow energy, right? That's the shadow side, the darker side of things. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture yourself. So you need to self-love right now. Yeah, Venus is here. Give and receive love. Find value in yourself. You're a pearl. And Virgo's here. Integrity, reverence, and service. So Virgo is here again. Being service to you, you know, or maybe you have a job where you are meant to be in service to the planet. A lot of times that's the reason for a spiritual awakening. We have the North Node again, destined to have. There is better for you. You're going to hit your higher timeline now, right? You're going to go towards your North Node. Capricorn is here, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. And House 11, which is the house that Aquarius rules, and their energy was here too. Friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. So your soul tribe's about to find you. You're going to find some people that are of a much higher vibration, people, the kind of friends and crew that you always wanted to have now that this energy is out of your life. But you do need to cleanse, and you do need to do a cord cutting here, okay? And then start to do some healing. My cord cutting video is on my channel, okay? That's actually not a cutting. I don't believe in cutting the cord. I think it leaves energy that, you know, potentially behind. But it's the same idea. And it'll walk you through it. House 7 is also here. It's the house of relationships ruled by Libra, which is also Venus energy, which is here. Profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. That's how we learn, my loves. You might want to see what you have in your House 3 and House 7 and House 11. Maybe there's a message there for you. Interesting, 7 and 3. And 11. What is that? Why are you showing me those numbers? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Lots of threes. The cardinal signs are here: Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn again. Instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Don't be afraid of change. And Mars, move forward and defend yourself. Hell yeah, Pluto transform. So Mars just went direct after like 3 months in retrograde, which made us all feel like sluggish, lazy pieces of shit with no motivation, and we just wanted to like lay on the couch and eat chips. It should get better now. Mars is now direct, or at least we can't use it as an excuse anymore. However, it's a very volatile energy when it finally goes direct, because we've been keeping a fiery war planet that's cocky and Aries and confidence and blah, blah, blah. I don't mean that all Aries are like that. My son's an Aries and I love him. You know what I mean. It's an energy. It's been kept under wraps, right? It's had the lid on it. And now it's ready to blow like a volcano because we've kept it in retrograde. So either you're going to be explosive and move forward and transform like a mother in an amazing friggin' way, and you're just going to be like, let's effing go, and you're going to take off like the most powerful superhero Marvel could ever create. Or this person is going to respond in a very tumultuous way. Make sure you protect yourself from that. Call the angels if you need to. Surround yourself in the light. Transmute the energy to love. No revenge, none of that. Transmute it to love. Best way to get rid of them and protect yourself and bring higher vibes to you. Opposition, a point of tension, a power struggle. Yeah. Be careful. Protect yourself, please. And you have square, a challenging situation, a mountain to climb. Don't square off with this person. I don't want you in opposition to this person. protect yourself, you know, call the police, call a friend, you know, keep your doors locked, whatever you have to do. If this person is like that and you know it, get a protection order, whatever you need to do, but please protect yourself. You have house 12, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. That's the very house of spiritual awakening and a spiritually led life. So you might want to see what placement you have there. 12, 11, 3, 7. Oh, and now house 2 is here. And Chiron, which is the wounded healer. House 2 is Taurus, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. That's what's on its way to you. Such a higher timeline, y'all. This transformation is going to be amazing. Wait till you see where you are, the glow up you're about to have. You're about to have stability, loyalty, dependability, all the things this person wasn't. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Anything else, Spirit? Man, they had a lot of messages for y'all. Still going. And house 4, look at every fucking house at this point. I think I've named them all. Which is Cancer energy. That's the house of home and family. Family roots, you know, peace, comfort, your home life. There's a nest up there. Looks like y'all are building a nest egg, or you're about to build your own stability, and then you can build a family with this next person that's going to come into your life that's going to be super high vibe and deserve you and healed. The sun. Your sun's not in reverse anymore. So now all your happiness is here. Self-expression, embody truth. Remember, the sun is the happiest card in all of tarot. It represents complete and total joy and happiness and a carefree life. What could be better? I hope this helped you guys. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you're alerted every time I go live or post new sign-specific readings or collective readings or whatever. We do have a big day coming up on the 28th. We have a new moon. We have the planetary alignment happening. Just had Mars go direct. That energy is still here. 222 portal energy is still here. There's a lot coming. I think Mars is going to be a month like no other. Certainly nothing we've ever seen before. So buckle up, hold on tight. After this, I'm actually going to try to get more specific messages in another prediction video out to y'all because a lot's coming, but it's okay. We have to transform. We got to level up. It's time. So much love and light, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love y'all tons, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.